Have you ever gone all the way with a girl?
No, not quite.
Would you like to?
What, now?
No. No, it wasn't an invitation. Just a request for information.
Benny was an ordinary girl from a quiet little town where friendship was forever.
I was thinking we might have a party. We could invite all the boys.
Were you thinking of anyone in particular, Benny?
No, not at all. Not me.
And romance
Bernadette! Sean's here!
was hard to find.
I just don't feel that way about you, Sean.
I don't think you're in quite the situation to be so proud and choosy.
But when the best-looking boy in school
You could have anyone at all. And let's face it, why would he look at me?
swept her off her feet,
It's easy to talk to you, you know that? I feel as if I could tell you anything.
I've had impure thoughts.
Did you entertain them?
sparks began to fly.
Nan, you've cut too much out of it.
No, just about enough, I'd say.
No, it's indecent. Won't they fall out?
The girl can't help it. She was born.
Now everyone's in a hurry to shed their clothes.
It seems like such a strange sort of thing to want to do. Like if someone is putting their finger up your nose or something.
Bare their souls
Abby says it's his job to try to seduce me, and it's my job to try to stop him.
and lose their hearts.
Why don't I come with you? Would that be nice?
You had to go and steal Jack from your best friend. He loves me. He told me. He doesn't love her.
You went to university to study, not to fall in love.
That's like taking me to the top of the mountain and showing me the world and then marching me back down and saying, that's what you can't have, Benny, you silly, grey, fat article.
Benny, you're the one. I couldn't love anyone else.
I know I may look like a rhinoceros, but I've got quite a thin skin, really. So just be a bit careful with me. Or I'll flatten you.
Circle of Friends,
based on the best-selling novel by Maeve Binchy.
starring Chris O'Donnell and introducing Minnie Driver.
In 1788, King George entered the 28th year of his glorious reign.
I wish you the best of health, Father.
Wish me, wish me. You wish me death, you plump little cuckoo.
It was an age of nobility.
Mrs. King.
Mr. King.
A time of harmony.
You're a good little woman, Mrs. King, and we have been happy.
It was a monarchy destined to endure.
Stop! Long live the king!
But destiny would have to wait.
We are in company.
Mind your own business.
He was all-powerful.
If Her Majesty would just lift your leg.
I'm the king, you lift my leg.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
But he wasn't quite all there.
Hello there, Georgie boy.
I want you to hand over Gibraltar to Spain and see if you can get Minorca in return.
I'm a physician, sir.
Well, then you should have no difficulty.
What would happen if the king were ill?
Your Royal Highness would have to be declared regent. King in all but name.
Is he ill?
Well, he's not well.
I was told it would be so. In England, always the prince hates the king.
Oh, is that why he's mad?
Do you think that you are mad?
I hear the words, so I have to speak them.
There have been questions in the House, sir.
Parliament. You'll do nothing, Mr. Pitt, nothing. I'm not mad.
I was given to understand you might be able to cure His Majesty.
Oh, I can cure him, Mr. Pitt. I'm just not sure what from.
I make the weather by means of mental powers.
The king is incapacitated.
If a few colonists in America can send him packing, why can't we?
He is to rule in your place.
By whose authority? Now is the time, Charles!
The Samuel Goldwyn Company and Channel 4 Films present Nigel Hawthorne,
It was something he ate.
Helen Mirren, Ian Holm, Amanda Donohoe, Rupert Graves, and Rupert Everett as the Prince of Wales.
Smile in vain. It's what you're paid for.
The madness of King George.
How is your majesty?
Fat lot, you care.
God save the king. And so on.
Directed by Nicholas Heitner, from a screenplay by Alan Bennett. The madness of King George.
The great flavor of Wigley Spearmint gum lasts a long, long time. The refreshing minty taste just goes on and on, and on and on. Enjoy the cool, refreshing taste of Wigley Spearmint gum. The flavor lasts a long, long time.
I can't imagine what it must be like for you to lose your wife.
For a second, when you open your eyes, everything's fine. Then it hits you, and it's impossible to believe.
Just when Jack thought he was finished with life.
You mustn't feel guilty, Jack. That would be a waste of 2 lives, 3 lives.
She is your daughter.
He discovered that life hadn't finished with him.
Jesus.
Are you sure about this?
But life goes on. She'll soon show him that.
So they've all ganged up on Daddy. Well, that's fine. Oh, no. No, stop.
Now Jack's a single dad.
It's clean, I promise. You look fab. You do. You look fab. Taxi? Great. What's the matter?
And he's gonna need all the help he can get.
Would you spare the price of a cup of tea?
Is there someone else in the house?
I just made some tea.
A friend. He comes and helps out now and then.
Oh, where on earth did you get him from?
Skip. She doesn't need someone who's impressive, Mum. She needs someone who'll love her.
What's her name?
Sarah.
So instead of getting a nanny, he got Amy.
She needs a change.
A change? Oh, God. I need to know how to change a diaper. Mom, calm down. I haven't had a baby.
Put her on, will you?
Okay.
Why is she breathing so heavily?
She's excited. She's never been on the phone before.
Now he's having to make some big adjustments.
Amy.
Because from now on, nothing will be quite the same.
Please don't let me interrupt. I didn't realize you were still eating. Didn't you hear her? Guess it's difficult with Ella Fitzgerald in one ear and her in the other.
God, this is just like being married.
You'll get yourself a nice English nanny.
I will get myself a nanny. A proper nanny. Someone who knows her job and her place.
There are moments in life that only come once.
She was lovely. Silly boy.
And times when you get a second chance.
I know this is against the rules, but...
Richard E. Grant, Samantha Mathis, Jack and Sarah.
Space on your own. You need to be you. Secrets. Do you love me? I need to say what I want to say. To confide, 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 confide. Secrets. Do you love me? Secrets. Do you really love me? Love me, love me, love me.
There have been many great drivers, but only one great passenger.
When I'm really moving, stopping car after car after car, moving so freely, so clearly, so delicately that even the sex maniacs and the cops can only blink and let me pass. How exciting.
The creators of Drugstore Cowboy and My Own Private Idaho now bring to the screen the extraordinary novel by Tom Robbins that enchanted a generation.
Grandiose, lyrical, erotic, and Girl Scout-oriented.
Uma Thurman, Lorraine Bracco, Angie Dickinson, Pat Morita, Keanu Reeves, John Hurt, Rain Phoenix, Roseanne Arnold, Ed Begley Jr., Crispin Glover, Buck Henry, Carol Kane, Sean Young.
Decades in the life of a family. They must face the pain of loss. They'll find hope in the promise of their children. And they will struggle with the chaos of revolution. In their journey of survival through a changing world, they must find a chance to love and a reason to live. An epic film from Zhang Yimou, Academy Award-nominated director of Raise the Red Lantern, and Zhu Dao, with Gong Li, acclaimed star of his previous films, and Farewell My Concubine, and Guy Yu, voted Best Actor at the 1994 Cannes Film Festival. A story of one family's survival. To live.